What's up, YTPC? Ziggy Num Nums checking in with you in the bitchin' little kitchen. Not celebrating Cobb Tuesday just yet. Smoking a little luxury Navy Flake in the meerschaum, sipping some coffee. Here's to you. Just thought I'd check in with you guys. It's been a minute. I've been getting a little stir crazy. I've been stuck at home quite a bit for a little over a week now. I got out on the weekend. I went to a friend's Halloween party. It was also kind of mutual celebration of a couple of birthdays, an early celebration of my girlfriend's birthday. But I've pretty much been stuck at home. Some of y'all might recall, back on the 9th, I was riding my bike on my way to work, and my back wheel got clipped by a car, and that sent me over. I didn't think I really sustained much of an injury. You know, I was bruised and scraped up. No big deal. I went back to work that night, and you know, I was sore, but whatever. About a week went by. Last Sunday morning, I woke up early in the morning with some pain in my knee. And then when it was time to get up, the pain had increased, and I couldn't really bend my knee. I couldn't straighten it. And I'm like, okay, so my knee's stiff, locked up, no big deal. So I just rest it, ice it, elevate it, all that good stuff. And come next morning, the pain was a lot worse. I'd barely slept, maybe 4 hours of sleep that night, and it just kept getting worse through the afternoon. So I had to pull my girlfriend from work, unfortunately, and she had to come pick me up. She took me to the ER. I had some x-rays, some CAT scans, and luckily there's no severe damage. I was scared to death that I'd torn my meniscus or done some damage to my ACL, but there's no serious damage, no breaks, no tears, just a lot of like soft tissue damage and bruising, and some fluid in the joint, so that's why it won't bend or extend. Like the fluid keeps it from extending, and the bruising is what's keeping it from bending. So I've been in a brace and on crutches for about a week now. Some good days, some bad days. So that's what's going on with me. I've just kind of been stuck at home, and stuck in my head a little bit. You know, I've had some things that distract me. You know, I've got plenty of shit to watch, and you know, more time to play Red Dead Redemption 2 and stuff like that. I've even got a little time to write. You know, this little project that I've had in my head for several years, I'm taking another crack at putting it down on proverbial paper. But it's not awesome. You know, I didn't get that person's information because I thought it was nothing more than a bruise and a bent bike rim, you know. But now I've got a goddamn hospital bill on the way. I've missed a week of work, and you know, it's just about right that this is what happens right after leaving a job with benefits and insurance and all that good shit. So been a little stressed over that. I did also get out for a little bit on Friday. I got to meet up with Lesra312. Some of you guys might be familiar with him. He's not quite as active on the YTPC as he used to be, but he just lives a few miles from me. He lives here in the South Side too. And we were talking about how it'd been too long since we met up, and he had a little free time that day. So we went to a place called Smoky Bear. I've got a bag here somewhere. Here we go. Smoky Bear Cigar Store and More, 8701 South Kedzie, Evergreen Park, Illinois. It's owned and operated by a very knowledgeable woman. I was not able to catch her name. Les did, but I didn't. His he just chats it up with everybody. But yeah, they had a decent little lounge. We both burned down a cigar, had a little sip of whiskey, and just a cool place. Nice selection, nice big humidor. Not a whole lot on pipe tobacco. A few little basket pipes here and there, some Captain Black. They did actually have some Margate and actual Balkan Sobrani. That surprised me. I don't think I've ever seen an actual tin of that in front of me before. I give Les a hard time because how infrequently we get to hang out. But every time we do, he always outdoes himself with generosity. A couple years ago, he gave me a tin of Frog Morton original for my birthday, just because I'd said I never had it. And this last time we hung out, he heard me say something about being interested in the Moet Kentucky Fire Cured cigars. He bought me a Fat Molly. I would show you that, but that's sitting in the Jarmador right now, and that's over in the bedroom. What else? Oh, yeah. So we smoked our cigars, talked for a little bit. He said he likes to finish a cigar with something sweet. And so he pulls out a jar, and he packs it, lights it, and he's smoking a bowl of something that just smells really good. I'm like, what's that? He's like, oh, it's Frog Morton Cellar. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. It smells great. Really nice whiskey notes. Some of the lat coming off of it. And he's like, yeah, you've had it before. Yeah, I'm like, no. He said, oh, here you go. So he just sent me off with, this is probably a tin's worth. I haven't weighed it, but, you know, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? Still got the little whiskey stave in there. And this stuff just smells wonderful. I smoked a bowl of it yesterday. God damn, it's a good tobacco. It's a shame it's gone. Now I definitely see what the hype is all about. Rest in peace, McClelland, right? I also enjoyed Drew Estate Sun-Grown cigar. I believe it was a Corona. Not bad. I didn't want to get anything like too fancy because my sinuses were still kind of jacked up. I had a cold for like a solid week, and I didn't get to smoke much. But yeah, I don't think I missed out on too much. But pretty good stick. I think I'll be looking for those again sometime. Because all you have to do is spend $10 in the store, and you get to hang out in the lounge. Cool shop. And I damn near forgot. He busted out a tin of The Haunting, too. And he sent me off with some. Probably, about a half ounce or so. I think that's a new Cornell and Deal blend that just, it flew off the shelves. Because I don't think they had, I think they had like a 10-tin limit. People were just buying it up the second it came out. And, I've been trying to cut down on my tin orders. I've got plenty of pipe tobacco. I had a chance to get the Squadron Leader with Perique too when it first came out, but I just don't need any more. I was able to justify, stocking a few cigars, but not really buying anymore. So he told me to take a few benches. I couldn't turn him down on that. So I have yet to try this. I might burn a bowl tonight. We'll see. Also, I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. Dunhill lovers rejoice. They're back under the Peterson brand. Some of y'all have probably heard, some of y'all may not have. In case you're hearing it from me first, well, there you go. check out smokingpipes.com. They for sure got it. They have early morning pipe, nightcap, standard mixture, Elizabethan mixture. I think they have a total of about 7 blends, and they got 965. I'm looking forward to grabbing a tin of that sometime down the road now that it's back. But I've still got a decent stock, so I won't be rushing into that anytime soon. But they're back. They'd been talking about it for a long time, and according to Bradley over at Stefan Things, he had inquired upon that a couple of times with STG, and they did confirm with him that it would be released late 2019. There it is. So for y'all scratching for some Dunhill blends, hop on over to Smoking Pipes, and they're there. I will probably continue to age my tins of Dunhill, but I am glad that I can get some replacements of the EMP Nightcap and 965. I'm looking forward to that. But I'm going to finish this bowl, go prop this leg up, and just try and figure out how I'm going to keep myself occupied for the rest of the day. So, until next time, thanks for watching. Y'all stay hungry. Bye.